Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Yo, man, listen, y'all know the vibes, man. Joe Flacco was just signed, which is bringing us closer and closer to hurt season. I'm not really worried about the signing of Joe Flacco for numerous reasons. I don't think Joe Flacco has the physical attributes to beat out Jalen Hurts in the training camp. I think the only thing that Joe Flacco brings to this equation is another quarterback in the room, because we need it, and a little bit of experience, man. Whether you like it or not, Joe Flacco do got some experience. Do I think Joe Flacco is still a good quarterback at this point in his career? Absolutely not. Do I think the season is over if Jalen Hurts were, God forbid, to go down and Joe Flacco had to step in? Yeah. Joe Flacco is not good, but Joe Flacco is a breathing body that we need in the quarterback room. You know what I'm saying? Does this completely take us out of the doghouse in terms of the Philadelphia Eagles not looking at a quarterback in 6? No, but it gets us halfway there. It gets us halfway there. If the Philadelphia Eagles were to sign another quarterback before the draft, I would with 100% certainty tell you that we're not going to draft one. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're going to wait and see what happens with the rest of these quarterbacks out here. And I still don't think we're going to draft one. Joe Flacco almost gives you a high probability of the Philadelphia Eagles not drafting a quarterback. You needed a quarterback. I like the signing. I want to go for a guy who's as little a risk of possible. I don't want nobody even breathing the scenario of a quarterback controversy. I like Joe Flacco over Nick Foles in this situation, because I know how, as Philly 500 call him, the Folesian Society would have been ready to, give Nick some virtual neck just because he back in midnight green at all costs. The first incomplete pass that Hurts throw. That's just the type of time they on. But moving along, man, it's a lot of good free agent cornerbacks that's out here in this draft right now. It's a lot of good ones, man, that I think really still hold some value. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to address the cornerback situation in this draft as early as the third round, second roundish. It's a lot of cornerbacks in this upcoming draft as well. So there's no need for us to, press it to be looking for every cornerback that everybody else got. There's no need for us to do that. A lot of good cornerbacks. Also, we're planning to visit with Jaycee Horn, South Carolina cornerback. I like that idea. It shows that we know we need somebody opposite of Darius Slay. It shows that, we need to appease our new defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, who is a former defensive back coach. He was I hate to beat a dead horse, but he was a defensive back coach for the 2017 Minnesota Vikings when those guys had the #1 defense in the NFL. Let's get him some players that he believed could fit to his strong suit for how he want to formulate his defense. Seriously, he got Slay. He got Anthony Harris. I low-key see what's being built. I'm not, listen, and this is no bias at all. I'm just not worried, man. I feel like that nobody has done nothing in our division right now that would make me think that we can't compete within this division. I ain't see it. I ain't see it happening, man. We got the most elusive quarterback in the division. We have the true dual threat at quarterback in the division. We got some young wide receivers who are itching to prove a lot of people wrong, even though I think we might add to the wide receiver room with either Devontae Smith, who also said he want to play with Jalen Hurts, or Jamar Chase. Now, listen, I'm not mad at the people who say go grab Kyle Pitts. I jump from Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts every other day. I do. Either way, you go right. Listen, if you grab Jamar Chase, I'll be happy. If you grab Devontae Smith, I'll be happy. Get the playmakers. That's the point. Get the playmakers. We can get so many good veteran cornerbacks, man. Like I said earlier, man, on a 1-year prove-it deal, not even a prove-it deal, just a cornerback who want to just come play opposite Slay and try to build something dominant in the secondary. You know what I'm saying? You know how many quarterbacks, veterans, who looking at the big picture? Malcolm Butler comes to mind, but you know how many veterans look at the big picture? I could play with Slay and Anthony Harris. See, some young punks not going to find that enticing. You got to understand, when you talk about these players, some of them are younger than some other guys. Some young guys not going to find that enticing. But Richard Sherman, Malcolm Butler, them type dudes find it enticing. AJ Boye, dudes like that who are still free agents who I would love as a CB2. I would love it, bruh. They find that enticing playing with other grown men that they could count on. The Legion of Boom was built off of dudes who were ahead of their time in terms of being grown men. You didn't hear no crazy news out of the Legion of Boom. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear no crazy fights, no bickering. Listen, we're looking at having a veteran / in your prime secondary, bro. I like the idea of it. Then if you could grab a Jaycee Horn, it just makes all the sense in the world, man. I see this thing coming together nicely. I knew the cornerbacks were going to be okay based upon who we made our defensive coordinator. But at the same time, I need us to start focusing on linebackers. But I'm in love with the moves that I'm seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco is a low risk, low reward situation, but you need it. You know what I'm saying? It's not creating a PR nightmare. Everybody's not jumping from the top of the mountain talking about quarterback controversy. You know what I'm saying? We're planning on meeting with Jaycee Horn. We're planning on meeting with some dogs. You see what I'm saying? And I just know our head is in the right place, man. We still got a long off season, man. Man. I can't wait, man, for this thing to kick off, man, because a lot of these teams in our division talking spicy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.